Hi guys, we've got just another little update for you as things continue to unfold. Again, just because the markets are closed on the weekends, it doesn't mean that we stop doing research. That's what we're doing in this video. We're looking at some great stuff that we have and that we should be speaking about. So if it sounds good, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Of course, we are trying to grow the channel and get the DD out there. The more of you that subscribe, the quicker the message gets out there, so please continue to do so. And of course, now we're going to dive in. But do remember as well, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, come to your own conclusions. But now we'll dive straight in. So where I want to start off is actually over here. It's coming from Donahue George on Twitter. He does a lot of good DD, so shout out to him. He says, institutions seem to love AMC in Q4. They have not sold any AMC according to the release data, but bought for 3.42 million. Do they know the worst is coming, or are they buying those out to lend? I'm going to continue to hodl like the smart money. And he leaves a picture to this down here. It shows bought $3.42 million worth and actually sold 0 in Q4. And it is a very good point that he makes. It is absolutely possible as well that this could be lent out. But on the other hand, you know, is every single share here going to be lent out? Who knows, but I think it's unlikely. But yeah, for sure, some of these could be lending them out. So do not take it as 100% good news. But yeah, they are continuing to buy for those interested. I think it could be a good sign, you know, because I think at least some of these are going to be bullish and going to be holding those shares long. That's just my personal belief. Now, this one's coming from CNBC, and it's not too important, but it is speaking about the broader market conditions and speaking about how the S&P is heading for one of the worst Januaries on record and what it means for the rest of the year. But really, it's only that first sentence that is worth looking at over here, and that is astonishing. One of the worst on record. I cannot even put into words how quickly that dip occurred. Now, what does it mean for the rest of the year? Of course, this is going to be an opinion-related article, so we're not going to read it, but I think it depends, you know. On the one hand, we could see a rebound soon enough, but on the other hand, we could be looking at a market crash. Now, we've looked at some great data before that does point to the potential of a market crash unfolding, and I think it is always a risk that we do run, especially since we've had that big rally all the way through 2021, so who knows what's going to happen for the rest of the year, but the markets are looking unstable, and this month has been one of the worst Januaries that we have ever seen, so it is shocking, really. I did think it was worth noting though, because tying that back into AMC, we know how a market crash could affect us. Now, this is another piece that we have, not too big either. It's coming from Tramp_Pede, who posted this. It's talk about Anonymous. So Anonymous have put out a message, of course, after that YouTube video that surfaced, I believe it was earlier today, maybe even yesterday, and it's speaking about it. So we'll have a quick read. It's from Your Anon News, who is of course Anonymous on Twitter. Just a reminder, this account does not have a YouTube channel. Anything purporting to be Your Anon News isn't us. There's plenty of people with YouTube channels that fly the Anonymous banner. These are separate and distinct from this account. So, as a lot of the comment has said, yes, of course, we didn't think it was going to be anonymous, as it was kind of like pushing a coin, but, you know, some will not have known, and fair enough to them. We can't expect everybody to know everything all the time, but what we can do is help to educate, so hopefully that did help to clear things up a bit. But the summaries that we can draw from this quick video, we're looking at the markets being in a very, very poor place. We're seeing them continue to drop. Again, Friday was not the worst day that we've seen of the month, but who knows? And of course, like you said before, with the DD that we have done, the markets are looking unstable. Now, the next video in this series is going to be one talking about the market conditions, especially those in China. So you're going to want to watch that one because we're talking about Evergrande, because interesting things are going on over there. And I think that is going to be something that we can also tie back into AMC. But bringing it back to where we are with the share price, we're seeing the price decline, but let's have a look at the wider factors, okay? The market in this past month is doing one of the worst things it's done in a very long time. We're seeing AMC being one of the most heavily manipulated stocks in history, potentially, and if that is the case, you know, it's doing phenomenally well under those conditions. So I think what we're looking at now is a stock which is actually in a stronger place, because as I have said, I'm going to also make a video on this in the near future. The longer this goes on, the better a place we are in, because the more shares we buy, if we think about it, those are potentially synthetics. And if we keep buying synthetic shares, then what happens? It means that there are more shares that need to be covered. So on the surface, yes, things do not seem too good. The price of AMC is notably dropping. I think even going into this week, we could be anticipating even more drops. But tying that back into the wider scenario, what does it mean? It means the lower we drop, the potential of the MOAS could become greater. Because like I said, it means that more people are potentially buying shares at those lower prices, and on top of that, more shares have gone into shorting the stock to bring the price down, and that really is going to affect us when that time to go to the moon does eventually arise. So guys, I know it has been a relatively short video, but if you did enjoy it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Of course, try and get the great DD out there and share the content. I will be back to see you guys in a little bit with another episode, so do make sure to join us for that one as well. And I will see you in that. So enjoy the rest of your day until the next one comes out. Goodbye until the new video. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.